Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to use a sensory bin with your child. Sensory bins are really cool because they are a super fun activity. They can also develop motor planning and fine motor skills. You can also incorporate other skills in sensory bins, such as labeling colors or animals or letters, and I'll show you an example of that in a little bit. So what you will need for your sensory bin is some type of bin or bowls. I would recommend having more than one unless you have like a really big one. This just allows your child to scoop the stuff from one bin to the other. You'll also need something inside of your sensory bin. So I have Rice Krispie cereal in here. You can also use rice or dried beans. If you have small craft beads, anything like that will work. It just needs to fill up your container enough that your child can scoop it and play with it. You will also need some type of cup so your child can scoop the stuff inside. This is just a paper cup. Measuring cups also work really well. And then an optional part of a sensory bin is something to kind of hide inside of it. So I have these colored little discs so you can hide them in there, and I'll show you how to use them later. And this can be anything. It can be like if you have little animals or little letters, any type of small object that your child can find inside of the sensory bin. So I'm going to show you how you can play with your child with this. So I would present it to them. If they immediately start engaging, playing, scooping, praise them, say, wow, that's great playing. This is so fun. Great job. If they're hesitant or if they just kind of look at it, you can model for them. So take the scoop yourself and say, wow, look at me. This is so cool. And just kind of show them how they can play with it. If they still don't engage with it, you can put your hand over their hand and just kind of help them to start playing. Okay? So some other things you can do with sensory bin is you can practice scooping. So this type of motion. And again, you can model if your child doesn't do it, or you can use a hand over hand prompt. So you put your hand over their hand and guide them to physically scoop the material. Something else that you can do with your sensory bin is have your child find the items that you've hidden in there, and then you can talk about the items. Wow, you found green. That's really cool. Let's scoop over here. Oh, what'd you find? Wow, you found blue. That's so cool. And you can ask your child, depending on their level, like, what color? It's blue. Yeah, that's right. Good job. Things like that. So again, this is just a super fun activity that you can do with your child. Again, it's good to practice different types of skills with them, and I hope you have lots of fun. All right, bye.